This recipe is a great demonstration of the multiple applications with the XL. We're going to do this Pico de Gallo, which is all raw, fresh ingredients. And one of the key things is being able to use this in this size is a real advantage versus using a food processor. And also, because of the blades, we're not really cutting the vegetables as much as we are blending them, which is really a key point of difference. What I really want to see in this Pico de Gallo is that we're going to have great integrity of the ingredients, nice chunky textures, yet not overworking it so it's not muddy or soupy. So we're going to do this in a couple different layers. Tom's got the red onions, and we're going to start off with 2 cups of red onion, which is also a really great feature is the increment measurements. We can double check our recipe in cup measures as well. So red onion, then some red pepper and green pepper. This is just bell pepper, not too spicy. And then some fresh serrano peppers. Now this is a great advantage too, is I'm not having to chop these at all. They're going to get worked just beautifully. 2 of those, plenty of heat. You can adjust if you'd like some more. And then some fresh garlic cloves. And I've got 6 of those in there. So the first wave is we're going to pulse these to just get them to the right size. Then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. Tomatoes are softer than these, so I want to add those a little bit later. So I'm going to bring this up. Kind of nice thing on the pulse is there's a little bit of a delay. You can see how quickly this works. Now, obvious advantage is being able to do this entire 1.5 gallons gives me great yield, and I'm able to make enough for at least 2 days instead of having to do it in small batches. So you see how quickly that brought the size down of those ingredients. Now I know I'm going to be adding more, so I don't want to bring this too far. We're going to add about 6 cups of tomatoes here. That should be good right there. And lid back on. Take this lid out, and this tamper is really key. You can use this while it's running the way it's designed. So here we go. Now I'm going to go to regular. Just stir that. Beautiful. Now I'll take a little more of the rest of the tomato. Now you see how fast this works. If there's anything, just be careful that you're not doing it too much. I don't want this to be a soup. I want it to be more like a salsa. So we go back. Beautiful. Okay, the rest of the ingredients, we've got our seasonings. So this is pretty powerful. This is chipotle powder. You don't want to use too much. Now again, depending on what you're going to be using this on, what particular dish, be careful to not overpower it. The chipotle is smoked jalapeno, and it's got a really nice kick, but in this particular Pico de Gallo, it gives us a smokiness that's really unique to the dish. Then some ground cumin, 1/2 teaspoon. And my favorite thing in this application, it's got cilantro. I'm going to start with this, at least a cup, and then fresh squeezed lime juice. And I'm just going to take a look at this. Beautiful. So now all I'm going to do is pulse this so the cilantro's just blended in. You don't want to overwork the cilantro because it can get a little bit grassy. And we're not chopping it with a blade like a food processor, so it's not getting too smashed up. So right here, push that cilantro down. One more spin, and that's all we need to do. So, you can see how quickly this worked, and the integrity of the ingredients are all uniform. Great color. Actually, after a little time, there's air that's in here now. As the air starts to go out, it'll be a little less creamy looking, and you'll see the ingredients a little more. That's our pico de gallo. Thank you very much.